Hang on. Hang on. It's done something. We have progress. Hang on. Is this working? Hey! We've done something! I did a thing!
Yay!
Okay, let me just shove that password somewhere. That'll do. Okay, now I can close that. Wait, I will be back in 2 seconds. I'm gonna open the game now. I'm gonna put a world up on something, but I'll be back.
Okay. I think the next stream I'll do will be on Helldivers. So, for anyone that's watching this, next stream will probably be Helldivers. Playing with Steely Dragon and maybe some other people. Oh boy.
Okay. I should probably get OBS open real quick. And swap over to Storm.
You gotta hope no one's watching the stream.
I've just turned it to my
What is that? How do you do that?
I have a separate scene that I can just click to, and it'll show that. Um. Here's the password.
You see my stream? You see my stream?
Is it on your? Is it showing up on your screen?
I think it should be. You see my stream? You see it?
Oh my god! We are not. Oh my god! I will quick, and I will hit bam and bam bam bam, bam 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 bam. Don't you know I'm still standing there if you. Where the fuck is the outpost? I need to know right now. Picking up the pieces of my without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Do we want the frequency at 60 minutes and the length to be at 2 hours?
What do you mean for?
Hang on.
Oh, mission?
Yeah.
I gotta do whatever you think is best. I haven't played career mode in a year,
So
so
that'd give us 2 missions at once, probably.
which we could do. We could split up and do missions and stuff like that. So
I mean, it's more that we have 2 hours to do them and 2 possible missions.
yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually swap. Hit that to go back. Actually, no, I don't. little bit better. Now I need to go to application capture. Cancel. For reference and wine tabbed out for those that are watching that can now hear me, I forgot to set my sources up. For some reason, none of my sources were set up. They were the last time I used this thing. They weren't. So none of anyone could hear what you or me were saying that entire time. Say something?
Yeah.
Okay, you're picking up now. The game's somewhat picking up. And it's fine. For all of that section, doesn't matter anyway because we weren't doing anything. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hello. Is it daytime for you?
Yeah.
Is it still daytime?
Hold on, I'm tabbed out. Yeah.
Okay, I think that might have worked. Oh yeah, for those wondering, the
Oh wow, this is
let me just
swaggy with you, weapon.
I'm just seeing what kind of parts we have lost. Well, we have a lot more vehicle control surfaces. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I can't see research stuff.
Oh, it's looking grim. We can't even sail. It's looking grim. It's looking really grim.
You might want to fix your stream.
What's it doing?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Anyway, what's it called?
I don't think any of our vehicles actually work.
I do have one vehicle that will work, I believe.
Oh yeah, do we want to reveal the map but not unlock properties? Or anything like that, just show the entire map. If you know what I mean.
We don't have...
You know, I will, purely because we can't see where we are anyway. But we'll be able to, if we have the map not revealed, then we'll be able to track where we're going. We'll be able to track where we're going, which could be considered helping, so I'll reveal the map. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Yes, with a familiar seed, it isn't like I've played it on this seed 1,000,001 times.
Also, oh, you're using the same seed? Wouldn't it have been more fun to have a random seed?
We have a certain seed that everything is built off of. We don't have it memorized or anything. It's just that all the.
We could almost build this. It's 2,000 over.
Do we want to? Okay, give us one vehicle that we can spawn in, because normally you'd have the starter boat spawned in by default, and you'd still have the spam, and you'd still have the 20k. So do we want to give us one vehicle that we can spawn in, one basic vehicle we can spawn in, but it doesn't have to be with the research parts? Because I don't think the starter boat is to the spawning spec anyway. Do we want to give ourselves one vehicle that we have freedom on?
Like I say, I have a vehicle that we could use.
Okay. You have... We have one vehicle. Not really rigged up for career mode, I wouldn't say. God, it floats high off the better water mod.
Like I say, I could add some. Like I say, I got a rope anchor on the front. Or we could
pull it into the workbench real quick. I'm just gonna load up. This. How high is... Good God. That sits high. Thoughts on this? Also, I need to turn that off.
We could. I'm just seeing what I got.
Yeah. I'm gonna ballast this down a little bit more anyway as well. Because it floats a wee bit high.
The problem is, I usually don't build boats that small.
Yeah, fair enough. And like we said, we're giving ourselves one vehicle that we can have freedom on. Because we have nothing.
Does this have an engine? Yes, it does.
I'm quickly spawning in real quick. That's a little bit better. I'm gonna have to screw around with how everything floats.
Do you want to pull that out so I can spawn my thing in?
Yeah.
Can I spawn?
Yep.
What do you think of this?
Meanwhile, it's floating out of the water. I do like that the better water mod though, because it's like water in Stormworks, buoyancy is non-existent. Also, is my frame rate on my stream actually this bad?
No, it's not that bad.
Because it looks really choppy on my OBS.
Why do I have a monitor here?
All I was thinking is the little starter boat I pulled out, because that's meant to be a starter boat. It's not too big, it won't do anything weird. You know?
I guess.
But it also has its quirks still.
I think we should use your boat.
Yeah. It's not too big, it doesn't do anything weird, but it has its quirks still. My quirks, I mean... Let me just put more white blocks in it.
Why is this so tall?
What's this?
the land vehicle area?
Better workbenches. Probably. It doesn't make them too overly big, but it... Like this one, for example, we can spawn boats outside the shed. While... And not always inside, if you know what I mean. Is this floating too high, or does this look fine?
I think it'll be... I think it should sit a little lower, honestly.
I'm not used to better water. This is the first save I've had with it actually enabled on. And, I really like it. Because you know how Stormworks water is notorious? It's notoriously hard to make a nice boat. You know? Hang on.
Yeah. But I think that will be enough.
I'm gonna quickly replace this back with the normal weight blocks because it's...
Like I say, I was also kind of tempted to just bring out
The starter boat. I was gonna say, at least like this, we're doing everything to our own stuff. Is that too high? Or...
I think it'll be fine.
I can't remember if this is still as shoddy as it used to be, but I don't think it is. We should probably add an extra gearbox in there real quick. Hang on.
It's fine how it is. We can change it later.
No, one thing that I had the thought of real quick, which is a 5-second fix, but the manual start of the engine, the cranks for the manual start probably need an extra gearbox so they can actually get the speed.
You probably should turn off infinite resources as well.
Once this is spawned in, yeah. Like I said, I had it spawned in because it's like $2 grand above, like $6 grand above. But to be fair, you would have the starter boat by default.
I do have a steam-powered starter boat.
I have a steam-powered early game, but not starting out early.
Like I say, I have a starter boat that's only 2,000 above. Like my steamboat is only 2,000 above the thing.
Hmm.
I've shown it to you before.
You ready? I probably should show you how to turn this on. Come down here.
Probably.
There's a cable in the floor, connect it to those 2 anchors.
Yeah.
And now hop on and turn the ignition on. Where's the ignition? Ignition's here. Well, the cable's the ignition. The key's the starter. Give it a little bit of throttle. Do you want me to drive, or do you want, throttles up, down? Yeah.
Do you have any missions?
Yes, there's one, extreme weather warning. Like, do we want to do that?
A black fishing boat?
Requires maintenance. Do we want to do that? I fell off.
Do we have the stuff for it?
I was gonna say, it's not really that much, and also, we should probably save the repair kits we got for ourselves.
Well, we have no other missions to do.
We can just sleep. There's beds in this. They're in the floor. There's a bed right, like, in the floor here. It's the only place I could fit him. You sleeping?
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
That's... okay. Do I add any extra ways out from back here? Yes, actually. There is a way out back there if you can't get out through there. That's way easier.
How do you
On
get
the
out?
roof, look for the green painted bit on the roof.
Ah,
Ingenious, I know. Let me get the ignition, actually.
what? Oh, you turned her off.
Yeah, to save gas. Look, to save beans. We only have so many beans. There you go.
So,
That looks to be in the river next to us, so... A little bit jittery, I know. Did he put it? You put it in reverse.
oh,
Yeah, she's made to for these coastal areas to get up on a plane and like it is now and kind of skim across the surface. Oh yeah, do we want to turn third person off? It would be off in normal career.
probably then.
Third person, gonna turn names off, gonna turn all teleporting off. Gonna turn that off. Gonna leave photo mode on because why not? Should I turn respawning off?
What is that gonna change?
Basically, if we die and don't have a defib, then we die.
Ah, where?
I'm gonna
Where's
shoot
that?
behind this rock. By the looks of it. Wait. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Is it a car?
I think it's a car. Pull up onto this bank right next to us. Right behind us, that little shoreline. think it's a car. Yo, run up the mountain real quick and
I'm gonna go check the other rock.
I probably should have grabbed the first aid kit.
Probably should have. Do I need to come back?
I'm just gonna get up close enough to see if I can see anything in photo mode. It's over here.
It is?
Yeah. This
Where?
over this hill. There's in the bottom next to the engine there's first aid kits, and grab a defib as well. There should be one down there. Oh, this hill is pain. This hill is pain and suffering. And it's on fire, I think. I just looked it through the mountain with photo mode just to see where the hell I was. Yeah, on fire. One dude.
Do we need a defib?
Probably, I don't see him.
Right? Defib.
In the downstairs.
Not being one. Oh, it's down. It's here.
I'm just gonna run this John up there. On my back. He doesn't have the time to wait for getting over. He has like 4 minutes left on him. He was out of his vehicle, but he was just standing next to the bloody thing.
Okay, I'm making my way.
I was gonna say, if you want to stay down near the water, I'll just dive down from the top of the cliff into the water.
Where is this car?
On the road down there, it's being put out.
I just reached the fan.
I'm not sure we're at the same place. Do you have the only defib on you?
Yep, I have a defib on me.
But you already put the fire out and run back up to the boat. I have alt mate on my back.
Look there.
Where'd you park the boat?
Turn it down.
Bring it back, quick.
I thought they said the car was here.
I said I saw it when I was running up the hill.
Right there. Right below you.
Here you are.
I'll be there in a second. Let me start her up. Get on the boat. There we go. Now I'm gonna go put the defib away, so I gotta just grab the table.
Oh shit! Can't imagine alt mate has long left. a minute and 2 minutes. Alt mate has. To your left.
I'm not starting off.
I'll just chuck her in the med bed. That should get him. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, where we gotta take him?
Back to where we were. There's a hospital right behind our place.
Our engine is losing RPS.
What? Fucking bean. Bring the throttle back a little bit.
I just killed it.
Just shove it on max. Leave it on max for the time being, I guess.
Yeah, we're slowly dropping in speed. You know why?
Yep.
Why?
Top right dial.
Overheating?
Yep. Overheat protection kicking in. I've never had an overheat like this before. She overheats a lot when you run her at full tilt for like 20 minutes. But not like after a few. If you know what I mean. It's not like it for it to just quit.
I wonder if one of the updates broke this boat.
Like it overheats all the time, don't get me wrong. But it usually lasts long enough for you to get like a decent distance.
Go up to the radiator. See why.
I'll check, yeah.
Like go get the cooling system or whatever you have in here.
It is flowing and the radiator's not that hot. Radiator's
Question is, like I said, are you pulling water from the feed to cool your engine or not, or anything?
Yeah. As
Where's
well.
Where's the port? Could the port be out of the water?
The port is that scoop on the bottom.
Ah, so it's fine.
Scoop so it gets a little bit of forced intake. Alright, I'm grabbing this John and shoving him up quickly.
Turn her off and run a cooldown.
Yeah. I also have a...
Oh, wait. Did you turn off everything? Oh, why do you have unlock all components on?
It's off.
No, it's not.
It's unticked for me.
It's quick for me.
How about now? Just cycled it on. I'm just gonna run him over to the hospital. Unless you have that small truck. Still.
I do.
Spawn that real quick. Kinda funny how that truck became the steam truck. You know? How big of an area? God, this area is way bigger. I don't mind it though, actually.
Spawned it in.
Where is it?
I think I spawned it in.
You might have hit
I spawned it on the ground.
It's not under the map.
Is it gonna do that thing where it's not where only a host can spawn shit? Is it doing the thing where only the host can spawn shit? Do you have the regular version of the thing?
No, I lost it.
Because you didn't save it and you turned it immediately into a steam truck.
No, I lost it because Liam fucked with my computer and blew up my old hard drive. I lost almost everything from before the start of this year.
Well, I guess you run him over.
I try and spawn it again. If not, then just rejoin. You should stay off if you were to rejoin.
Let's try spawning in. Something that I know works. A bit deeper.
Could have been too expensive.
No,
Oh,
I have. Oh wait, do I not have the research for him?
You might not have the research form.
Because didn't let me try spawning in the earliest version of the truck I have.
This is kind of where it'd be nice if Stormworks had motorbikes. Just have a little motorbike to run people to and from.
Okay, I don't think it's gonna let me spawn stuff. Let me rejoin.
Me knowing full well that there's probably nobody watching these streams. Meanwhile, you know, we're still fucking doing it.
I've been going on for 3 hours.
We've been streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I've just hit the 1 hour mark, but adding.
We only did, oh my god, I just realized we've been playing Stormworks for over an hour, and we only just did the first mission.
Yeah, that's basically career mode for you.
Well, you did spend like 40 minutes trying to get your stuff working,
Let me just
right?
let me just check what the stream's doing. There's one viewer. Let me guess, it's
That's
you.
me.
A whopping one viewer. Who's that one viewer?
The only other person in the call. Okay. So we can't do modular engines. Oh. I know why we have so many problems, why I can't spawn stuff in.
Yeah?
We're missing the wheels, the spotlight, the key button, and the numeral inverter.
Ah.
Great. Yeah, I missed. What all am I missing?
Me just casually messaging Heist while we're here. Just casually asking him something about upcoming videos.
Okay, so we need to do.
A lot of research. First off, do we want to get all the available research? Basic logic.
Oh, now I can actually see.
Basic logic, then do we save for sailing?
No, I think we should save for land vehicles. We should do basic logic and then land vehicles, I think. Right? Because a lot of missions we're gonna have, a lot of the missions we can do, we'll be able to do with that little boat.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we can't do much. We can't do anything on land yet, so I think we should go for land vehicles. And then, like, yeah, we should do basic logic and then land vehicles, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say do land vehicles first, but we can't really do cars without inverters. Unless we tried making a motorbike, but those are always jank.
And don't you need logic for those?
Yep.
Wait, I might be able to do, like I say, if we had land vehicles, if we have wheels, we could use these.
Go research basic logic.
I started the research on that already.
Oh. And we can only research one thing at once, so... Solid rockets, we're not gonna have to do that for a while. Apart from the fins, the control fins are under solid rockets.
Yeah, but we're probably not gonna need those.
Stares at the boat with a billion fins on it.
Good point.
And also, what do we want to say the rules are for when we're doing maintenance on it? Do we just disable unlock everything while we do maintenance on it? We'll enable it, then just re-disable it? If you know what I mean? Or do we just not despawn it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What
Because this engine's still running way hot. You know, I might leave the starter on. We can kickstart it later. But just to keep all the pumps going. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And if I were to despawn this, I'd take half the cylinders out of the engine. Because it's currently like a...
Well, we can't even use the modular engine yet, so...
Yeah. Hence why I was mentioning, like, if we have to do maintenance on this, so we just enable unlock all while we do maintenance. And then re-disable it.
So I got our truck working.
Bet. Wait, how's the other wheel steer? Or is it just a freewheel thing?
There we go, I got turning.
Shall we sleep?
Hold on. Let me... Hopefully that doesn't roll away.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what you did for the turning.
The wheel's just facing backwards.
Wait, what?
Because the front wheels on this thing aren't powered. So it doesn't need to be facing the right way, so I just flipped the wheel. So it's facing the right way when it turns.
Ah! And you put dualies on it because fuck it. We bull.
Do I not have... Okay, so I need to put a button in to start the engine, I think.
We don't have buttons unlocked.
Okay, then I'll hook it up to the seat. I think that's what it actually is.
Do you have cables? Can we do cables? What?
We need a light. So
Is there a way to research quicker research? Because all of these that take like an hour to do.
number 3.
Yeah, all the researchings take a large amount of time, don't they?
I have out the headlight.
How cursed is it?
I didn't hook up power to it.
Let me guess it's some modded block that isn't affected by...
No, it's not. I don't think it's modded.
Save the gas. Is there a vent on this tank? No.
Steering it backwards. Steering it backwards.
You able to fix that? You might want to strap some seats to the back of that as well.
Or I need to flip the steering. Get the steering it backwards.
I just realized I don't have a thumbnail on the stream. You know what? I don't care.
There we go. I have no suspension now.
Oof.
But I think it's gonna be a rough rider.
Random thing. The temperature's finally out of the triple digits.
Really?
It's at like 65. We're cooked.
Oh well.
Right? And we stare into the eye of Sauron. Hang on, stay there. I'm getting this for, like, leave the light on, real quick. Leave the light on. Jump in, like, onto the boat.
Why?
I'm getting a thumbnail for, like, future, career mode shit. Just like, you see what I'm kind of doing? But meanwhile, he's breaking his neck. How do we want to position this? I guess jump on the, like, front somewhere? Or, like, jump, jump somewhere. Good enough. Good enough. That describes the jankness of this pretty well.
My stream on for your stream, I just did the 360 spin thing I was doing.
Oh.
On your stream, so it's quite well.
Wolfie?
Yeah.
Look down.
I'm in photo mode. I can see you.
Do we sleep? Does that have a generator on it?
Yes, it should, I think.
Maybe turn the light off.
Oh god. Frame rate gone.
What the hell? Okay, maybe stop watching my screen share while streaming yourself.
I'm not watching a screen share, I'm watching your stream.
Same thing. Ah, crap, I've lost the detonators. Yo, I've just noticed something that I have to quickly change real quick. So I'm just gonna turn that on so I can pull it into Workbench without everything breaking.
Holy.
Hang on 2 seconds. How much does this actually cost? 26 grand, not bad. And we have 20 grand. Okay.
Wow, this is
laggy.
almost unplayable.
Me and Workbench.
No, before you got into the Workbench, I was getting 12 frames a second.
What the hell?
Well, I gotta say, if it doesn't have a generator on the thing, we can recharge it from the electrical cable on the back.
True.
Of the truck. I did make sure to put one of those on here.
Yeah, all I'm doing is I'm removing a few cylinders. Because it's way too overkill for what we need right now. And it just overheats. You know? So I'm just gonna make it like an inline engine of some form. That.
I get better frames in the map than I do.
Oh god.
I get 50 frames in the map, and I get like 12 frames outside the map.
Is that a little bit better? Now that I'm out of the Workbench?
Nope. made no difference if you were in a workbench or not.
The only 2 missions are servicing missions, so we just do them now, I guess.
Let me try rejoining. I might also have to just get off soon. So.
Yeah. And he's T-posing.
Yay!
Why don't you start? You're getting fuel, you're getting air, why don't you start?
Because it ain't got no gas in it.
It got gas in it.
Getting the exhaust, maybe?
Has exhaust. All I did was I pulled some of the cylinders off of it.
What are you using to actually control the engine?
Is the Z controller?
Did you, I don't know, unhook the whatever thing needed to actually run a thing accidentally?
Maybe.
You unhooked the logic?
Yes, I accidentally unhooked the cylinder that actually had the
Thing on it? Yeah.
But now I've just removed some of the cylinders so it shouldn't overheat. But it'll be slower, but hopefully not overheating.
Oh god, it's even worse now.
I'm gonna check.
Why is it so laggy? The game itself is running perfectly fine. It's my end that's lagging. I think it's because I'm recording. Like, streaming, I mean.
Yeah.
Which means it might be time to get off for the day.
Yeah.
So I've been streaming for 3.5 hours.
Fair enough, yeah. I've had... That's a good... I might keep going on my side, though. Might not. Just clean up those repair missions. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you can on your side, but I do have to go.
I would...
Yeah, gotta go to bed.
Running to the house thing.
Like, if my game will let me make it there. And if you watch my stream, you can see how laggy this is. But I think I will start streaming more often. Like if like me doing building stuff.
Yeah.
I get building and shit. But yeah, that will be the end of this stream. See you guys.
And now he's dead on his end. But still here on the Discord. So
And I'll be leaving in a second.
it's exclusive Wolfie. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy the exclusive Wolfie content right here. Do some exclusive Wolfie content things. Meow.
My God.
For the nobody that's watching this. Somebody.
One person that knows what that is.
Meow. Somebody's gonna be rewatching these accounts in like 5 years or something if they become popular or anything. Looking at all the old videos, like, what these two fuckheads do back when they were not popular? Ah, yes.
I know, right?
Meow.
Oh my God.
It worked. I said that on fucking live stream. Oh my God. That moment when Uwu on live stream. Uwu. I even did the hand movement thing. The flick of the hand. I can't sing that, otherwise I'll get copyright striked.
What?
I was gonna start singing, but it's like, oh wait, shit, copyright. Ah!
No one's gonna matter this early on, though. Like, no one's gonna watch and find out.
What?
I'm gonna say, not like anyone's gonna watch and find out this early on.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, at the same time, didn't Heist do like a full-on bang on like, didn't he full-on knock off AC/DC on stream the one time?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off.
See ya.
Yeah.
And it's just me. And just so you know, that has been turned off. That is going to be the end of that.